I'll keep on running back to you. 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 I keep on running back to you.
This is it, ladies and gentlemen of all ages. All those broken backs, all those blood and sweat that they sacrificed for months. It all comes down to this, the final battle between Red Notice and Lovesick. Who is going to lift up that digital gold trophy of the Summer Majors 2024? Me and the boys here, Avoid, Matrix, and Ghost are here to spectate this event. And this team is not only going to be facing 2 or 4 or 6, but a whopping 10 rounds. So the pressure is really on for them right now. So Avoid and Matrix, what did you introduce the teams for us?
Alrighty, let's go. So, I will go ahead and introduce Red Notice. On Red Notice, we have you, Zia, Force, AR, and Blame.
Excellent. And on Lovesick, we have Make, Control, Fault, and Reichsney and Problema.
So as you guys know, this is the final battle. There's going to be 10 rounds. The map which we'll be playing is Highland, Sandal, Iran, Molotov, and Red Alert. 5 maps, 10 rounds, and whoever gets the 6 rounds will be crowned champion of the Summer Major 2024. So what are your bets, guys?
I generally believe that it's going to be an intense game today. So many rounds will definitely be played, and the surety of which team will win is pretty much would have to say Red Notice, but I do believe it might be a close game and Lovesick might surprise us today. So let's not talk too soon and let's see the upcoming games that will have to be played.
What about you, Matrix? Matrix, are you there?
Yes. I had microphone issues.
Alright, no problem. Better get that sorted out because you don't want to miss this event.
Yes. I believe it has been sorted out.
So,
Correct.
continuing with the same question, Matrix, who do you think is going to win this battle?
I think Red Notice is going to win. Both of these teams are definitely strong, but I mean, Red Notice has just breezed through every single team that they faced. They haven't broken a single sweat, while Lovesick, it seems like they did struggle a little bit in beating Can. And also, I think Red Notice has stronger players, more experienced players. They have Force, Zia. Both of these guys have been ex-champions several times, so I think I'm gonna have to give it to Red Notice. They are the stronger team, in my opinion.
Yes, it seems that Red Notice have quite a good influence on the esports community with their undefeatable records. But not to worry, Lovesick is also having a clean record for themselves as well. That's how they reached the final stage. So right now, there's not much happening right now. Players on the middle, right in the stalemate situation. Also in the Highland, I refuse to see none of them are using Teslas. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, it is a close range turret, so I guess that is the drawback of using Tesla, even though it does have that advantage when you are on elevated surfaces. But it does look like Force did just use use it and take there for that overdrive, allowing Aya to pull this flag. Reichsney activating his Viking overdrive in defense. I don't know who he thought he was by activating that Viking overdrive when he was at 1 HP on Zia. Definitely not a good play by him, but that is going to result in a total waste of a Viking overdrive for Lovesick.
Yeah, totally. It does seem like Red Notice is off to a good start and it's very indeed looking already promising for them already. However, we can see you and Force holding on defense there. Nice shot from Fort with the railgun there. I mean, with only 6 minutes, we have to see what will happen.
Quite agree on that. It seems that Red Notice have been gaining some ground against the Lovesick members right now. But since the base is a bit different, I feel like the red base is much more better for defense. There's only like two entry points to that base. Whereas for the blue side, it's also 2 entry points, but they can maneuver it. There's not much cover as well in the blue side. So I might be wrong. So what are your guys' thoughts on that, on the bases in these Highland map?
I do believe the blue base is considered to be the stronger base. So I am surprised on how Red Notice is actually beating Lovesick from the poor base. But another thing I've noticed is Hammer Hunter seems to be the meta here now. I mean, we've seen which team used it yesterday? We've seen Deviants use it yesterday. Can use it, and now Red Notice and uh, Lovesick are using it as well. So that is an interesting change in the meta, as Freeze was the meta before. But Reich's activating his Viking Overdrive on the right top platform. He does manage to take out two players. Good overdrive by him. Edgar or Make activating that Paladin Overdrive. Shiny using a beautiful Hunter Overdrive, canceling that Ares Overdrive. Force using that BFG cannon in defense. But Fault, ooh, missing a crucial Crusader Overdrive on Force. Wow, that
He did.
attack.
Yeah. He did not actually miss. There was a dead body in his way, and that Crusader bug still exists in the game. So that Icicle Crystal went through the dead tank and hit the wall. Otherwise, it would have been a direct hit against Force. That's pretty unlucky on his favor.
Pretty unfortunate there. But however, back to the game here, we can see Zia there, low HP. He does activate that repair, but it won't be enough to keep him in the game there. OD is falling. Who will be able to potentially take it? Force is pretty close to it, but he is low. He uses repair. I need to start saying activated because it might make some people think that he's activating the OD when he doesn't. But Force did manage to snatch that OD just in the nick of time there.
Another thing I've noticed is Prelima does have a KD of 621. I mean, that is not looking too good. This is one of the issues when you play uh, turrets like Hammer, or when you play Hunter. You do get focused a lot when you play close range turrets like that.
I'm actually surprised that the players from Lovesick is using Hunter and Hammer combination. Normally, you use the Hammer turret with the Viking combination because you can get the overdrive, and that's going to be a really powerful overdrive. But I'm not sure what the play is here for Problem or using that kind of odd combination.
Yeah, both teams are actually using this combination. I think it is the new meta, Hunter Hammer, but I am gonna stick with my dubious but powerful combination Hunter Rail. I do think that is the superior combination in this map, while the Crusader plays Shaft. But that's just me. That's just my creativity going off.
Yeah, for sure. And we can see the OD is falling right now as well. Potentially, maybe Force can to go for a use and take here. He does so accordingly. He does get the OD just in time. It doesn't look like Lovesick was able to take him out before he capitalized on it.
Right, it seems that they could be trying to get a pull over here. Force and Zia on the side. It seems that all of the players from Lovesick is trying to repel these two guys. The amount of force they required is exceptional. But it's also kind of surprising that they need 4 people to take down 2 of the members from Red Notice.
Wow.
Sure, and we can.
You there taking out Fault with that critical hit from Hammer. I guess that is why Hammer is used. The critical hits from Hammer are very powerful. Despite the range, a critical hit will do 1.1k damage, which is a lot of damage.
It seems that Yu has an opportunity to go and push through the flag, but Thing is waiting for his allies to come and back him up. The other hand, we got Rai is trying to climb up the hill, but Zia is there in a good position, trying to defend Rai. It seems that an overdrive box is falling down. This could be an opportunity for Lovesick to gain a ground and some momentum as well.
Wow, another thing I've noticed is every single player on the map has their overdrive. Force there though, using his BFG cannon, trying to use and take, but Control activating that Ares overdrive in uh in retaliation. But it does look like it is going to turn out in Red Notice's favor. Zia doing a use and take there. Looks like he's going to be able to take out. Never mind. He's not able to take out Make. Wow, we saw an extreme collision of overdrives there. But it does look like neither team is going to be pulling.
And with this sort of excitement, I forgot to look at the time. It seems the round one has already ended. But that was a great climax at the end. It seems like we were in the battle of a Dragon Ball Z fight.
Yeah, that totally did look like that, to be honest. The amount of ODs that was used at the last moment was absolutely insane there.
I think there could be a lot of hesitation to use overdrives because, from what I see, every player had their overdrives um, at a certain point, and they saved it up until the very last moment. So avoid. I think the pressure really is on.
Well, the pressure will be on for Lovesick actually right now. They're actually leading by, they're actually falling behind by round one win for Red Notice.
Yeah, we do need to see Lovesick really step it up. I mean, I think they just got a small taste of the true power of Red Notice. And this is just Highland. I mean, both teams, I don't believe they train in this map. I mean, this is one of the rarer maps. You rarely see it being played, but Red Notice is playing exceptionally well.
You know, the weather conditions of Highland are optimal and wind speed is nominal. I think the plan is to get the tougher maps first, then they'll go to the easy maps like the sandbox cross. That's going to be saved in the later rounds as we progress through the match.
Yeah, totally. Well, fingers crossed, players will be self-destructing in approximately 20 seconds. And just like Dragon Knight saying, hopefully the weather conditions does enable optimal conditions for both teams. But Lovesick lost the first round. The first round did go to Red Notice. A bit of server lag here. I noticed we've been having a bit of server lag today. Hopefully it does not interrupt Lovesick and Red Notice game today.
Yeah, the overdrive box is following the Reichs. He's going to try to go for this overdrive, but he did take a lot of damage from that rail shot in the beginning. It looks like Yu is going to be able to take this first overdrive, but Make, he is on that left platform, and he's going to try to go in for a pull here, but he does get noticed by Force and Yu, so he is going to be taken out.
That was a good attempt by Make. You know, he's trying to make a sneaky move past the defenses of Red Notice, but if he had one more allies, that could be the proper pull. I guess they just have to wait for the overdrives to be restarted right now.
Yeah, Fault is also camping on that left top platform. He's looking for an opportunity to deal damage. He does give one rail shot to Zia, and Zia is going to be taken out. But Fault does lose that strategic position as Aya does take him out with that rail shot. But Make and Force are going to be going off against each other. It looks like Force does come out on top as the winner of that 1v1.
Well, hopefully the battle will turn the tides in the favor of Lovesick. They have, in my opinion, I feel like Red base is better. You know, there's a small gate. You know, it's not going to be an easy passage through, and the only exit point is through that gate and that ramp above over there. And you got a plenty space behind the flag as well, so you can like camp out there and just pick out the enemies from above.
Well, I was told by Rixney himself actually that this blue base is considered the better base. But the overdrive box is falling. Control gonna be trying to control this overdrive here. He does manage to take that overdrive, But Problema being a nuisance to Force on that left platform, he's going to be dealing a lot of damage to Zia as well. Reichsnake camping with Smokey on that right top platform. Guys, that is a Smokey, not a railgun. Reichsnake, I think you need to review the classification of Smokey. It is a medium range turret, not a long range turret.
Wow. Well, indeed, indeed. Back to the game, we can see right. Um, holding on defense with make and full and control, but I are using a cruise OD on control. He does hit the hill, unfortunately. There doesn't get the required facilities for that hit to hit on control there, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of overdrives are being saved right now. Control has his overdrive, Force has his overdrive. I expect to see a collision of these overdrives very soon. Zia also has his overdrive on the right side. He might be able to use here on two players, but okay, Blame there activating his Paladin overdrive. This looks like there's gonna be a dangerous attack very soon. Force could potentially use his overdrive, but Problema waiting for with that Hunter EMP to cancel any BFG cannons or shut down any pushes. They do need to eliminate him first before they go in for this attack right now. It seems like Problema does go ahead and use, but he only manages to use to hit one player. Force, so doing a use and take, it is going to be taking out two players, Control and Problema. But Zia's still camping there with his overdrive. It looks like the players of Lovesick have ignored him for far too long.
It seems that if you ignore a player camping at a base, it's going to be much more dangerous and makes you feel vulnerable to your own base as well. But it seems that the field has been reset. I think people from the Red Notice will have another go since Force has the BFG cannon ready. And Zia also has his Viking overdrive. So if Zia activates his overdrive at the correct moment, then Force can do the final crush against him.
Yeah, for sure. It does look a little bit promising as Red Notice seem like they're staging attack at the moment. Force getting ready to activate that Ares OD. I'm not sure if you guys can see the vision yet. I guess Force doesn't feel the need to use it as the opponents had dealt enough damage to his teammates. So he's gonna release on that pressure that he was building up to use that Ares OD.
Yeah, but also Control and Fault do have their overdrives on defense. Force still using his overdrive for one player. Wow, beautiful overdrive actually. But Reichstay activating that overdrive in defense. This is what they are waiting for, but you know, Lovesick, they need to stop playing defense and start attacking. The overdrive box is falling though. Zia or Force will definitely be able to take this overdrive as the focus of Red Notice is too strong on overdrives. It does look like Fault used his Crusader overdrive there. I don't believe it connected with anyone, so he's gonna have to work on that Crusader overdrive aim.
No, I wonder what Zia's doing actually. He's actually staying on defense. He has his Viking overdrive. I wonder why is he saving it for this much time.
You know, I'm not totally sure. Maybe he's waiting for the best scenario, but when that scenario
Maybe
occurs,
maybe avoid. He took a page out of the book from Doshik, who waited 10 years to use his overdrive.
well, you know, if he's gonna wait that long, you know, gosh, people will have a veteran by then. There would have been applications to apply for it, and time to use for then, it might be too late.
So both Hunter players have very poor KDs. This is the issue with close range turrets like Hammers. You get put you get dealt a lot of damage and you don't get to deal much damage in return. But Control I don't know why he used that overdrive. They're definitely not doing a good job controlling his overdrives. It does look like the players of Lovesick are panicking as Blame uses that Paladin overdrive. Aya goes in for this pull right now. Force using his overdrive, but Problema canceling it. Force, he thought he was that guy for a second, but then Problema did check him right there. Zia acting that Viking overdrive to assist Blame in pulling this flag, and it looks like he is going to be leaving that base. He is 1 HP, so Aya is going to be taking over this flag, and that is going to be the first capture of the game for Red Notice.
Yeah, totally. It does seem like Red Notice has applied the pressure and they had shown their upper hand this game and they really shown Lovesick, maybe potentially they might not have the firepower to go up against Red Notice, but let's hope so. Fingers crossed, Lovesick might be able to do something here.
All they have chances now to draw this match because with only less than 2 minutes, it's impossible to capture two flags, especially a team against Red Notice. Currently, none of the players from the Lovesick have the overdrives ready. They mostly use the overdrives for defense and stuff and a proper offense. So that's going to be really costly for them at this stage of the time right now.
Yeah, but the overdrive box is falling. Looks like Force might be able to take this next overdrive. Wow, that is extremely demotivating for Lovesick. I mean, Force has taken like every overdrive up until now. It's not a Hunter overdrive, it's an Ares overdrive that they're taking, which is the second most powerful, probably the most powerful in this map, actually. It is hard to use Viking overdrives effectively in this map.
I agree. You got a couple of hills, couple of walls over here, and if your turret has some kind of reflecting shot, then it could be useful. But you have to be really precise with your shots if you're using the Viking overdrive.
Indeed. With only 30 seconds left on the timer, full activating. Oh my. I think he might have a headache after that. Make activating this Paladin OD there, going for attempt to for attack, Force using for there for defense. It's Ares OD, but Reich is activating that bike OD. It's now or never. This might be something for Lovesick, but Aya holding on the fort, using his OD on that mountain. Maybe he wanted to carve out his name on the wall, but it's still enough for Red Notice to go away with that win for this round.
Well, not to fret for Lovesick. That's just 2 rounds out of 10. They still have a couple of more rounds to play in order to feel themselves as the champions against Red Notice. I still believe that Lovesick has a potential. They just need to have a better communication and a better predictability to predict the Red Notice's moves.
Well, let's hope so that Lovesick can turn the tides. Because Dragon Knight, even if you notice on the chat, there's Magnum saying, I think the problem with Lovesick is the fact that they are not good in Highland, but they will combat. So that does look like Magnum has some hope left for Lovesick. So fingers crossed that they do make a comeback and surprise us.
Well, they better make a comeback because the next map we are going to be playing is the Molotov. A lot of buildings, a lot of cover. It's a good place for a camping spot.
Molotov. It's pretty one-sided, but let's see if Red Notice will be able to perform well in the bad base. I would be shocked if they managed to beat Lovesick from the bad base.
Well,
Yeah,
in the meantime, while the players loaded, let's talk about the Summer Majors 2024 Tanky Fund. It actually crossed 40 million on the Tanky Fund right now, so we'll get that 15 extra rare containers. And the next milestone is the 15 million, which is the Magnum Freezing or Augment. So if you guys have yet to buy any of the bundles, please do it now. The Tanky Fund will close I think after a few days. I'm not sure the exact date when it is going to be closed. And then the names will be drawn out
it's
to determine
five
who's going to
days.
be win. Is it 5 days?
I think I last checked it was 5 days it was remaining, but uh not 100% sure. So better to be safe than sorry.
Yeah.
Flash
Uh,
control saying it's 4 days.
I guess this might be 4 days. I'm not sure the exact time. So thank you, Flash Control.
I do feel like these first two losses have demotivated Lovesick though. I mean, they always. I mean, when you're in the esports community, all you hear is about how good Red Notice is. And even though you might be a strong team, losing twice like that uh, to what people consider the strongest team is definitely going to be demotivating.
Now,
So, well,
Red Notice did not just become a name in one night. They have the practice, they have the history of winning. They have the best players of the esports community. They have the tight knit communication and coordination between them. So of course, it's going to be a well versed team against going against Lovesick.
yeah, both teams are definitely strong, but Red Notice they've already won 2 rounds. When you play against teams like Lovesick, I've played against them before. It's really hard to gain an initiative against them. Maybe it's because I'm not playing with the best team, but for medium teams, for normal teams, it is really hard to capture flags against teams like these. They just have so much map control, they have so much experience, they know what to do, they rarely make mistakes. But when Red Notice plays a team like Lovesick, they have a lot of map control. They make it seem even easier to defeat these top teams. I don't know how they do it, but it's it's really impressive how they're able to beat teams like Lovesick.
All right, we are only like 10 seconds away from the self destruction order. It seems that the overdrive box hasn't fallen down yet. So I guess players will be rushing into the middle once it falls down.
Oh, and also it does look like Red Notice is going to have the bad base starting off. So I can't wait to see if they win this. I think that's going to be the nail in the coffin for um for Lovesick because this base is extremely one-sided, or this map is
Uh,
extremely one-sided. Yeah.
I have to
But
actually take a
Reich's
look at
trying to go in that for that overdrive, but he did get taken out there. So Fault is going to be able to take that overdrive. It looks like Fault is already pulling the first flag. Um, I am gonna give him one rail shot. They do manage to take him out. Blame is gonna be able to return this first flag.
that was a smooth pull actually from Make. I don't know why he did not go through the middle. I don't know why he took that route actually. He could have gone to the middle and put the flag in near to their base.
He might have seen some vision of some sort of cover. But I think it wasn't the best decision after all because he did die there. We can see Control there pushing up against Force. It might be a battle of who's the better Ares here, and Force does look like he's going to potentially take out Control, which he does so accordingly. Force is getting focused as he's going mid there, so he's getting sandwiched by opponent players. Ayard being a nuisance there on the right side. Control takes him out just in time before it does get into a sticky situation. Fault going for attempt to pull the flag here. It does look like he has not much resistance, but Ayard does spawn, get a rail shot. He misses the flag. Maybe he might have to get his driving license checked out and renewed, but he's still pulling without any resistance here at any fault. But Control taking over, Control using his repair. He capture the flag? He does kiss the house there. Maybe the house might be a new build, but that might not be enough. Fault taking an attempt to capture the flag, and Fault does capture it in just the nick of time for Lovesick there. Absolutely stunning performance from Lovesick, regardless the clashing into the houses there.
I quite agree with Voice's remarks actually. Though people from Lovesick were actually struggling to capture the flag. It's because they're not using their radars that they are built onto the tanks, and they're not looking their rear view mirrors as well. So that's why they get into a lot of accidents and losing momentum in capturing that flag.
Ooh, controller activating that BFG cannon. It didn't manage to heal any player, so that overdrive is gonna turn out to be a complete waste. But Force activating his overdrive, I don't think it accomplished much. Uh, does look like Lovesick is performing a little bit better than Red Notice, but they do have that base advantage, as I mentioned earlier. But even when they were pulling, Red Notice managed to get so close to killing Fault, who was trying to capture that flag. I mean, they made him 1 HP, so even given this base this poor base, they are still able to apply a lot of pressure.
Indeed, Zia activating his Viking OD. I don't know, it might be a questionable OD, but he's still pulling here regardless. Probably not using his Hunter OD. I guess he doesn't feel the need to use it, but he does secure that return, so it does not seem to matter here. Probably not having a little bit of difficulties as the Rico making his tank twist left and right there.
It seems a push is happening by Blame. He's activated his Paladin Overdrive, getting to the base. Force behind him. Force has a perfect opportunity to use his Ares Overdrive to support Blame as well. The base seems clear. And on the other end, we got Make coming in. Seems like got two players to deal with, Zia and Aya. And Blame taking the flag. Is he taking the flag? He's kind of stuck over there.
The reason why Force didn't use there is because Fault was waiting with that Crusader overdrive to take out Blame the moment Force used, but Force still does decide to use here. It looks like Shiny or you is going to be able to pull this first flag, you know. Blame going to be supporting you pull this flag, but Fault using his Crusader overdrive from the other side. Beautiful overdrive by him.
Wow. Just wow. He was actually getting focused by Aya, but he had that determination to get that flag before it causes any more damage. That's true determination right there.
Indeed, it's determination and willpower that is required here. We can see Force and Blame there. Playing it a little bit safe as the OD is falling, control potentially, looking for that opening to go in, but he doesn't have any repair, so it looks like he's going to be having a little bit difficulty, but he has a little bit of health left. Can Air get that shot off in time? No, he hits the wrong player, which was the Hunter, but either way, the Viking would have still take the OD, right, going for attempt to activate his Viking OD. This is looking very strong for Lovesick right now, as Full is going for attempt to pull the flag, and he's swifting right through their base like a hot knife through butter. But nice shot from Force. Will it be enough for a return there? The dead tank is in the way, but Force going for one more shot off, but control is full HP, and it does seem like it's going to be a second capture for Lovesick.
That was a clean pull, a textbook pull. Everyone just went to the base, got the flag, and that was a clean pull.
Yeah, it looks like Lovesick is really capitalizing on the base advantage that was given to them. They're pulling flags pretty easily, but Reichsnay did also use a really good overdrive that managed to take out 3 players. Blame, though, pulling this next flag for Red Notice. Reichsnay so close to returning, but Zia is able to take that flag over. Yeah, does look like Red Notice is going to be capturing this flag as Lovesick does not have enough firepower. But look, they're trying to go in for another pull. Blame on that left side, double teaming Reichstad and trying to go in for this pull. But Aya is solo now, so he's probably going to get double teamed and taken out.
The ball is
Over
literally in the Lovesick's court. They just have to hold on for 3 minutes so that they can have this round win. Now to
Yeah,
do that, they
Control
have
doing
to.
a use and take there though. Really good overdrive by him. But Blame being a little bit sneaky on that left side, seems like he is unnoticed. I mean, Fault kind of ignoring him. There's not much he can do though. He's just gonna wait for the right moment to go in for this pull. Fault gonna probably, I don't know what he's waiting for. I guess he's trying to use himself as a decoy. Fault, okay, he does manage to give a real shot to Zia. Yeah, it does seem like it's very difficult to pull flags from this base.
Alright, it seems that the players from Lovesick have only two choices: 2 minutes and 23 seconds left. They can either go force push and get the flag and get a solid 3-1 lead, or to stay in the defense for with a score of 2-1 and make sure that their defenses hold up to the ground.
Yeah, but Blame and Zia, it looks like they're building up a push here. Zia does have his Viking overdrive. This looks like he's gonna go in for an attack, but Fault missing a crucial overdrive. Blame gonna be trying to heal him as much as possible, but both players do get taken out. The defense of Lovesick was simply too strong, but Yug trying to pull this flag here. Oh, he had no repair, so he's not gonna be taking it any further. But Zia still does have his Viking overdrive. He is starting with Nitro. He is desperate to go in for this attack here. But Problema just camping that side with his Hunter Overdrive. Ooh, Problema not activating his Hunter Overdrive there. I do think it was a bit risky. Force there, doing a use and take doesn't really accomplish much. Aya, though, gonna be able to take over this flag as well. So this looks like the score now is going to be 2-2. Wow. That is definitely going to be blamed on Problema, in my opinion. Problema, he didn't use his Hunter Overdrive. It's okay to use on one person when you sense a dangerous attack incoming. But Problema, I guess he's trying to play it cheap. He's not trying to use his overdrives. But Fault pulling this flag. Force using his overdrive in defense. Problema canceling it. 40 seconds left. Aya using his overdrive. It does miss control. Force, Blame and Aya going to go in for this pull here. Looks like Aya is going to be able to return this flag. Oh my goodness.
But hold on, Blame is pulling here right now. This is looking strong right now for Red Notice. Right activating his bike OD. It won't be enough though for Red Notice to get away for another capture.
Did Wright have his OD the entire time, or did he just get it avoid?
I am not sure. Did he have it Dragon Knight?
I haven't seen that part actually. I'm sure
But
about it. Well, this is it, guys. 2-2. Well, it's not a win or a loss, but but the ball is actually in Red Notice's court. They have a previous round 2 wins, so a draw is not a good news for Lovesick as well. So they have to at least bounce back in the next round. That is going to be happening in the Molotov map. But it was a great game. There has been a fiercest competition from either of the sides as well.
yeah, you don't want to be getting draws when you're losing, when you're down by 2 points. I mean, Lovesick, they really need to step it up. They need to start winning some matches, or they are just going to be delaying it to a point where they are going to be the ones who lose when they reach that. When I think 6 rounds have been played. The overdrive box did just fall though. Looks like Zia did take that first overdrive box. Definitely demotivating. Wait, but they can call a tech pause, can't they?
The veto opportunity is there for them to pull a tech pause, but doesn't matter. I mean, if it's not called in within 15 seconds, then that it will be null and void. But not to worry, since Zia captured the overdrive box so early, there'll be another overdrive box that will fall down after the self-destruction order will be given out.
Yep, they do call that technical pause. So yeah, they do call that technical pause. So that is gonna be, they are gonna have another chance at taking that overdrive after the battle is reset. It looks like now is the time for leaders to start giving their motivational speeches to the team. I know Reichsney, I know he does this with his team. He is a motivational speaker.
Does he do it with the background music? You know, a good motivational speech requires a good motivational background music.
I don't know.
All right, let's talk tactics here. Since the people from Red Notice are going to be on the red base, do you think they'll have a proper pull from the blue base since they have the good base right now?
I think Red Notice is just going to completely obliterate Lovesick because they were able to draw in the bad base. So, and they were even winning. Wait, they were winning, right? Or was it Lovesick who was winning?
It
No,
was
I think
Lovesick.
Lovesick was winning. Yeah, it was Lovesick who was winning. Never mind. But they still did manage to get that draw in the poor base. So, given the stronger base, I do think they'll be able to pull a lot more flags, play it more aggressively, and come out on top.
My guess is that
Yeah.
if the overdrive box falls down in the middle, I think players like Force or Azia will take it and then just rush into the middle of the blue base on that on ramp over there, spray and paint, and then they'll bring the flag to their base.
By the way, if you've ever been in any of these calls where Russian teams are playing esports, their call is never quiet. Especially for top teams, they're always giving info. Like there's no break between info. It's just everyone's giving info at a very quick interval. That's something English teams don't do. I mean, English teams they'll give positional info um, regularly, but Russian teams they have different info.
Yeah, you're definitely totally right about that. Even playing with them today, just consistent call outs and you know, but I do think one thing that does have a part to play on it, why some English players do go quiet, because I think I noticed that tends to happen. Let's say, for instance, some players might end up, screaming on call, or just you know, just saying unnecessary info, which does distract the teammates, and then they just go quiet. To be honest, because they're just trying to focus, but little things like that can throw off the communication for EN players. And that's one thing I notice about the Russian players. They don't complain in call when something goes wrong.
I do believe Russian Berettas exist. I mean, noting the performance of some players from Deviants, I do believe that Russian Berettas do exist. What do you think, Avoid?
Yes, for sure. Okay, I see what you did there. Well, the, if I wanted to say the old Berettas, the old type of Beretta, how he used to, shout, doesn't really do it much anymore. But there are definitely some Russian Berettas out there, completely. But I just believe so that it is not as much as we have with EN players, especially with light years. Mm.
Like light years. You should be grateful to him. He captured against Red Notice.
Mm, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, well, guys, the teams are resetting right now, and for those that are looking for a team, just head over to Tanky Sport Discord and head over to the application channel and just write down your name in it. You never know what team might request you in your DMs, or if you see anything on the recruit section that you do like and you have a potential opportunity that you think you are strong enough to join the team, just DM one of the pl- the players or the person that has wrote down the information and just try and get a team. The winter major should be starting in approximately a few weeks from now. So the major, this is the finals. So you never know. You might potentially have an opportunity on the winter major. But the rankings will be played before the major starts. So you never know. Give it your best shot.
The overdrive box is falling. Who is gonna take this first overdrive? Problema is gonna take that first overdrive. Doesn't I don't know how effective it's gonna be. Hunter overdrives don't seem to be that important in this map, but I guess it could be useful for canceling Ares overdrives. That's the main use I see in this map. That's when it is most effective. But actually, the general rule with Hunter overdrives is just use on two players if you can.
I quite agree with you there, but it seems the problem and the people from Love's is going to need that Hunter overdrive because they're going to go against Red Notice and they have approximately a better base than the ones on the blue side right now, which Lovesick is going to have. And with that, the match has begun. Round 4. Blave is climbing on the ramp, making entry over here along with Zia going against Control. On the other hand, we got Make, Fault, and Problema climbing up the ramp going against IRU and Force as well. Seems that Reich has an opportunity here, but he's focusing on Force over there. And it seems that the people from Red Notice has broken through. You and Aya has entered the base of Lovesick right now. They're gaining momentum. They're actually low on health though. They're not going to have a repair kit at their disposal, unfortunately. So Yu's going to be camping out in the back for a few more times before he can deal more damage to his opponents over there.
Yeah, Make and Fault though nicely controlling that left platform. I know Fault is going to be dealing lots of damage from that platform. That is a typical spot for Railgun to camp from. But the overdrive box is falling shiny, or you with a beautiful lock there, taking out Problema and allowing Blame to take this next overdrive.
Interesting. Um, yeah, and right now we can see Problema and Full on the right side with Reich here, potentially going up against Aya. Aya is actually backed against the wall, literally. In caps locks, I can say that right now. And Zia's going for attempt to pull the flag with Viking here, but Fault does look back with Reich, dealing shot to Zia, but Zia does take out the Viking there. Fault going for attempt for a return there. Force coming in a little bit too late with you, and that is going to be a return there for Lovesick.
Yeah, I must say I don't agree with Zia's movement there. I think he should have pulled to the right or the middle, but instead he did pull to that left side where which was being controlled by Lovesick. Blame and
Right.
Aya though playing together on this right side. Blame could potentially use his overdrive. He goes ahead and does that. He definitely has attention of Lovesick now. Four people from Lovesick. They do have the attention of it. They do have his attention, but it does look like Blame is gonna get taken out here. The overdrive box is falling though, right? They're gonna be trying to go for this overdrive. Oh, Control definitely had intentions of using and taking there, but Aya does take him out. So Force is gonna probably do a use and take on this overdrive. Yeah, ooh, excellent overdrive by Force. He leveraged that pit there to give him that proper angle. But oh my gosh, Reichs, he thought he was gonna be the hero of the day by activating that Viking overdrive on defense, but Aya icicled him right in the face. Me personally, I would never take that.
Well, there's not much you can do about when you get an icicle in your face. The only thing you can do is try and get an OG back in their face. But Force pulling the flag here, Aya going for attempt to capture it. Fault won't be able to get that crucial off in time. And that is going to be a capture there for Red Notice.
That was a lovely capture by Red Notice. The force actually, he did a good elevation angle for that BFG cannon. It actually healed all of his teammates the first time, and the second time it was a good countermeasure for him to secure that the first flag for them. Right now Zia is on the base, going against control and make. He's low on health though, but he won't be able to capture the flag. On the other hand, we got Problema and Fault on that that ramp over there. Seems that they are actually getting control on that ramp. And overdrive box is falling down. This could be anybody's game right now. I think the overdrive box will be given to Force with this Ares combination, or Zia is going to take it. Oh, here comes Fault. Fault is going for a pull over here, but he's getting bombarded by 3 players from the Red Notice, so that will be a return.
Yeah, Zia is pushing on on that left side though. He does have that Viking overdrive as well. He is a bit low, so control is gonna be taking him out. But Force, he is camping behind that house on the right side. He is gonna be a nuisance from there. He is 1 HP though, so he is gonna get taken out by Make. Ooh, Shiny there. He just created the safest spot around him with that Hunter overdrive. It accomplished absolutely nothing. But Zia activating that Viking overdrive. He's gonna be taking out Make there. He's gonna be taking out Problema. This is gonna allow Force to pull this flag now.
Force got enough health and speed to make it through his base. Oh my god, did he just miss that Viking overdrive? Fault?
He did miss that icicle, yes, but it did splash Force, which was effective enough to take him out.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's
but still-
official. It's actually official. Red Notice is actually pulverizing the Lovesick in this map. I think the base does matter for them.
Yeah, totally. Because last round was a draw here. Force going and snatching that OD before Wright can take it in the nick of time there. AR going for attempt for a pull here. He does have a cruise OD, which he can punish his enemy if he chooses. So he might go here and he uses on control, which I did suddenly expect here. Fault might try and get another shot off. Fault gets that shot off that he did require, but it's not enough to kill AR. And AR is going to capture this full flag for Red Notice. Absolutely stellar performance. And you going for another attempt to pull here.
Yeah, Blame is going to be assisting him in pulling this flag. Lovesick definitely doesn't have the firepower to stop this attack. They all spawned on that left side, the most unlucky spawns in the game. It looks like spawns do play a big role here as well. The map is pretty big, so yeah, spawns definitely do play a role. But 5-0 is actually an insane score against a team like Lovesick. Red Notice is just completely destroying them.
Force has his overdrive ready at his disposal right now. But he doesn't have any allies. And then overdrive box has just fallen down. This could be a good moment for Lovesick to get it before the people who Red Notice grabs it from the nose. Oh, good overdrive by control. Oh, that overdrive is actually supporting Problema really nice.
Force, yeah, but Force activated that BFG cannon. In defense, it doesn't look like it's going to be enough to take out Problema, but the focus of Red Notice simply is too strong. They are going to be stopping this pull, but Fault going to be able to take over the flag as the flag was not returned. Zia going to be starting with DP to take him out. Does not. It looks like Reichstein also activated that Viking overdrive in assistance, but yeah, it looks like they are going to be capturing one flag. Control activating his BFG cannon for Reichsney. It is going to be healing Reichsney. Wow, beautiful timing by him. But Aya, they're going to be in his path, blocking him. But Aya does miss his shot. Reich state is super low. He doesn't get taken out, but Make might be able to take this flag over now. He does have the intention of force and blame, so he does get taken out. But Fault might be able to use his Crusader overdrive here. No, no, he doesn't do it. But Problema activating his Hunter EMP on Zia on the other side.
Totally. I mean, this is not what Lovesick was hoping for today. Maybe they might have another opportunity um, in the lateral round. To be honest, I are using his cruise OD on one opponent there. OD is falling there. Who will be the one to capitalize on it? You going for use and take care? No, he doesn't. He leaves this for the man himself. Force taking that Ares OD. Hopefully he can capitalize on it. Let's see.
Well, I guess it's safe to say that the round 4 is going to be in the hands of Red Notice right now. With only 15 seconds left on the clock, there's no way that there are people from Lovesick is going to win this match, at least. Well, not to worry, there's going to be another few more rounds that are going to be held into this grand final. So hopefully we get to see more action. And the next map that we're going to be playing is the Red Alert map. Hope you guys are excited for that.
Wow, but
I
5-1 is just an insane score. Ooh, they're playing Red Alert next. This is what this map is considered Red Notice's strongest map. I mean, they were the ones who picked it too. I don't think Lovesick wanted to play that map against them, but it was chosen by Red Notice. I think Red Notice is gonna win in both bases. They're just simply too strong here. I mean, we saw what they did to Team Pointers in Red Notice in the Legend stage. It was absolutely brutal.
I agree, but it's not the teammates that are strong. It's that the communication, the tactics. That's what makes the pinnacle of the esports matches. It's how you play. It's not like what you play with. All right, guys. Before these guys join the map, let's talk about the event that's going to happen. The UO4 days. There's going to be a couple of special modes that's going to be coming at sale. I think it's going to be starting from this week, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, sale has ended already. My bad. Yeah, today is the last sale day, so make sure guys to upgrade all of your micro upgrades, your tools from shop, etc. Because the sale will end by after tomorrow's restart.
Yep. It seems like you are on top of everything on the topics that are going on. Dragonite.
Yeah, that's nice to say on time with these topics. You never know what the players might be missing.
Ooh, so the
Uh,
score now is what, four wins for Red Notice with,
it's 3 wins,
or three wins and what, two draws
one draw.
or one draw? One draw.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's right. Wow.
Oh,
So if they win this round, um, no, if they win the next two rounds, it's over, right?
yeah. If they win the next round, it's over.
But if they win the next round and draw the next round, then it's also
Uh,
over, right?
no, wait. I think it might be over because Lausing needs at least 3 wins, 3 round win in order to be in par on Red Notice.
It does seem like maybe we might see Dragonite joining Red Notice for Winter Major.
Oh, that is tricky, man. Why is your Viper team not accepting any applicants?
Yeah, they are. They totally are accepting applicants and anyone who wishes to do so. DM Zen 1 or Zen 2,
The
and
best
they will
Ares and
be
the
able
best
to test
Viking.
you out.
The Viper team is actually good. I feel like they should have been at least in the champion stage itself. They were actually new. They were
Yeah,
actually new. They had the potential as well.
they're good compared to Joga Bonita.
Oh, yeah, they are actually good. Yeah, that's true. Avoid. If imagine if your Viper team is going against Red Notice in the grand finals, what would you do? Would you be on the bench or would you be playing tooth and fighting tooth and nail against these guys?
Honestly, all I would say it's a long day. The outcome would have been certain that Red Notice would win, and yeah, that's what I gotta say.
Man, you don't have that much confidence that your team won't win.
It's not about
Come on,
confidence. It's about logical, critical analysis decision that has to be
avoid you,
made immediately.
avoid. You have Zen 1, the best Aerie Shaft player in the game. You have Zen 2, the best Viking Tesla player in the game. Why
Uh,
aren't you confident, Avoid?
Listen, we both know that they are not the best, but they definitely are improving as players. So that's all at the end of the day matters. There's players that's already in the game playing Viking and so forth, Pala, and they've been in this game for much more longer. So yeah. I mean, that's just like saying, Matrix, you're the best Viking player in the game, but is it really true?
Well, I'm much closer to being the best Viking than Zen 2.
Okay, I am not involved. Anyways, back to the game, guys. We can see full problem and control, holding down defense there. Problem dealing shots to you there on the right side. Force going for shots in the middle there. You going for attempt to pull there, but problem does get a nice shot off, killing him just in the nick of time. Problem might be a little bit of a nuisance there as he's going on the right side of the map to do some damage, but you does notice him and he's stealing some shots. You starting on DP, a questionable attempt there from you might have to be reconsidered after seeing that.
It seems that on the other hand, because Zia attempting to pull a flag, and so is on the other side of the base, we got Fault also trying to pull a flag, but neither of them were successful, and the flag has been returned by their respective teammates. Right on the center, I also on the center, and the overdrive box has fallen down. It's going to be an opportunity for Control to to assert the dominance against the Red Notice, but it's going to be close, and the pressure is facing for Control. I think Fault is going to take that overdrive just to make sure.
Yeah, but Control is controlling that middle area pretty well, if I do say so myself. But Fault, they're dealing a lot of damage to Aya as he did not have DA on Fault. He does have that Crusader Overdrive as well. He decides not to use it, though. Aya, though, playing left side with that Crusader Overdrive. Shiny Ryu does have his Hunter Overdrive as well. He could potentially use here, but Fault does manage to eliminate Aya. But he is still going to be pulling this flag. He's going to be pulling through middle. Problema might need to use his Hunter Overdrive here, but he is out of range now. You might be able to do a drop off here. They do need to take out Problema, though, as Problema, he is pretty low. Oh, it looks like they did manage to outpower them, but you with the beautiful overdrive. My goodness, that was perfect timing by you. You is going to be able to take over this flag now, and that is going to make the score 1-0 for Red Notice. Wow.
I mean, totally, it's red notice at the end of the day. They're not called red notice for no other reason but their performance really signifies their name and does show a bit of threat when enemies do see them. I are using a crucial cruise OD on the Viking there. Potentially he could use on Fort here and go pull, but problem is there to do some damage, so it wouldn't be the best decision there. Force on the middle, controlling mid, dealing some shots to Problema on the right side there with you. It does look like Problema might be getting crossed off here, but Force does lose control of mid there.
Oh, Zia activating his Viking Overdrive on the other side, taking out Reichstein, taking out Control. Beautiful overdrive by him. He's going to be taking out. Oh, he does not manage to take out Make. Make is going to be self-destructing now, but I see an attack here. Potentially, Aya does have that Crusader overdrive. Force has that Ares overdrive. He uses, but Problema using that EMP in defense. But Control also panicking a little bit there and using that Ares overdrive in defense. Wow, this is why you need to have good communication, guys. Lovesick, they definitely overreacted by using that BFG cannon on defense when all that was needed was that Hunter EMP.
Even so, even that Hunter UMP was used a bit early actually. If he just timed it right, he could have disabled Force's BFG cannon as well. And after give a a bad compliment to Control, he was under duress when he was using that BFG cannon as a defensive move.
Abadzia is playing right side there. Right, starting with Nitro. I guess he is able to get away with that. But Reich's activating that Viking overdrive, and he's gonna attempt to take this overdrive here. He does get. Oh, he doesn't manage to take it. Oh my goodness!
Oh my god!
The focus of Red Notice is simply too strong. Wow, that is gonna completely neutralize any advantage that Lovesick had. That was an entire Viking overdrive just completely wasted.
That was a big blunder from Reich actually, you know. But thank God Control was there to pick up the overdrive. Otherwise, the people from Red Notice would yank it from their noses itself.
Pretty unfortunate there, as Red Notice did focus him very well. Make activated his Paladin OD on the left side there. Force has been taken out. Make going for attempt to pull here. Blame is only the one in the way. Blame does get taken out. Zio going for a counter pull as well here. This does look like they might collide in the middle, but the opponent, which was the Viking, does get taken out. And this might be a capture for Lovesick, but let's not speak too soon. Aya using his cruise OD, misses a crucial shot there that he could have capitalized on.
But everyone is converging on the location right now. Fault is getting the strain control. Good overtime, but it was too late. And the flag has been returned. All that effort got to waste. But doesn't matter. They still have less than 4 minutes to accomplish their task.
Wait, but
is
Make
going
here
for
might be able to pull. He is uncontested as of now. He is going to be pulling this flag through middle. Blame going to be trying to deal as much shots as he can, but there is not enough firepower from Red Notice to stop this attack. This is going to be the first capture of the game for Lovesick.
Very well said, Matrix. And that was a clean and smooth capture by Make as well. He actually made the gameplay really tight for them.
Indeed. I mean, Lovesick can get they need every point they can get in this game right now. Because it is looking like they're in a sticky situation there, as Red Notice is surrounding Lovesick here. Red Notice does really love to apply pressure to Lovesick here. Only one opponent there on defense, which is Full and Make. Can Aya get away in time with his cruise there? He's getting blocked by Make. Make absolutely being frustrating to Aya. I know Aya's definitely going to want to use his cruise OD on Make when he gets the opportunity to.
Alright, in the other hand, we got Fault. He actually brought down the flag, so this could be a good opportunity for the people of Lovesick to get it back, but unfortunately the flag will be returned by Zia. Score is 1-1. I think this could enter another draw, but the draw is not going to be helpful for the Lovesick members. They have to at least make a good capture in less than 2 minutes. They have a good time frame. They have the overdrives ready. They just need a proper strategies to make it to the base and prove a good counter strategy as well.
But Forrester using that BFG cannon on the left side doesn't look like it's going to be healing anyone.
Oh, this could be a proper attacking strategy here. Blame has the Paladin overdrive at his disposal, going to share it with Zia. On the other hand, we got you. You did make a few inches off, but the flag will be returned by Reich. On the other hand, we got Blame and Zia coming in. Blame is going to flag against Reich. And Blame is having the flag. He's going for a pull. overdrive support by Zia, and that's going to be a second flag capture for Red Notice. He's going to be uncontested till he reaches a base.
Yeah, totally. I are going for another attempt here, but it doesn't seem like he has enough support there. Reich pushing up on the right side, having a 2v1 situation. Not the best situation you want to be in there. Fault going for attemptable here. He has no repair, but he is up against the Viking. A nice shot from Aya that does punish him from behind there. Aya, I know Aya saving it for Make. Watch Aya use it on Make. I guarantee he will use it. Okay, he's not.
He's gonna use it for another pull here, as Blame is gonna be supporting IF with this pull. Blame gonna be taking over this flag now. Fault does have that Crusader overdrive. He tries to use it. He does miss though, so that is gonna allow Blame to pull and capture this third flag for Red Notice.
I'm not sure why Control did not use his BFJ cannon for his teammate. There's no point of saving right now since only 70 seconds remaining.
Reichsnay though activating his Viking overdrive from the left side. There is only 8 seconds. Reichsnay, I think I have to teach you how to play Viking. You have to use your overdrives when it actually matters, not when there's 8 seconds left in a big map like Red Alert.
I think the main flaw of the team for LOVESICK is that they're really conservative with their overdrive. They're not using it at the correct spot or at the correct time. They're actually saving it for the next phase of attack. But if they continue like this, then it's going to be too late for them to stage a proper counter attack and gain more flag captures against Red Notice.
Totally. I believe what you're saying is true. Lovesick is giving away a little too much opportunities there, where if they did play more aggressive and go for a counter attack, they potentially could have at least ended with a draw or a win there.
Right, currently the players are jousting in the middle, and this is the final battle. I mean, it could be the final battle if Red Notice wins this. If Red Notice wins this match, then there's going to be game over for LOVESICK, and Red Notice will be crowned champions of the Summer Majors 2024.
So if we see a draw here, is it over?
No, if it's a draw, no. If it's a draw, then we'll have more rounds to be played. Right now, the overall score is 4-0, right?
Yeah. Four wins for Red Notice and 1 draw.
Wait, so if we see a draw, isn't it over? Because then 6 rounds would have been played. Oh wait, actually, no. If they draw twice, then it's over, I think.
Alright, the pressure's really on for LOVESICK. They have to win this round in order to get back into the game. If they lose it, then it's all over for them, and they'll gain the second place, the second best. Control in the center, so it's Fault as well. They're actually going full force right now. But Fault did not manage to get that flag. He died beforehand. Eye on the defense with the Crusader overdrive ready at his disposal. Reich on the hill. Seems a problem is coming from the flanking distance. I don't think anybody noticed the problem. But unfortunately, there's one player who just gets a random spawn over there. Sornokovania. I think that's how you pronounce it. I think that's the first
It is
substitution for Red Notice.
Sotnikovanya.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. And right now we can see Full going for attempt to pull here, but he is surrounded by opponents here. Control there. Not the best situation you want to be in there. It does get taken out there. Aya going for attempt to be a nuisance on the right side. He has some support from Sotnik. I'm gonna call him Sotnik. I'm not saying his full name. Aya dealing shots there. Yeah.
And Blame there though, pushing up on that left side. The overdrive box is falling as well. Sotnik Ovanya looks like he's gonna be able to take this overdrive. Oh, Force has been substituted for Sotnik Ovanya. Interesting. Oh, but Fault, Make, and Problema, they're pushing up on this right side. Aya though, beautiful overdrive taking out Make and shutting down this attack by Lovesick.
They can still have another go. They didn't. The people from Lovesick didn't use the overdrive, so they can have another go at it. Seems that you is on the base causing problems for Problema. Oh, Aya!
Ooh.
Aya is having a flag. Good overdrive by Sotnikova. My God, what is happening? There's literally no one in defense for Lovesick. He just went there, grabbed the flag like it's a bag of groceries, and just went out with a good checkout. That's it. What was that? Where are the defenders?
Oh, I guess the defenders are taking a quick nap there. However, the nap is leading to a pool of flags there. We can see right now Control going on the middle with his Ares there, right? Pushing up. He doesn't have any repair, but does Control use, and he does use for healing capabilities there for right. Right does pull, but he is surrounded. It's a 1v3 situation, and he doesn't get away in time, unfortunately, there for him.
Yeah, a single BFG can is not going to be enough to pull as the healing only lasts for 3 seconds and you do get focused after that. But Reichstay using his Viking overdrive from the right side, he's going to be taking out Soknikovanya here, assisting Fault in pulling this flag. But Fault does get taken out, so Rake is going to be pulling solo. But Blame is dealing a lot of damage from the other side. Zia activating that Viking overdrive. Problema missing that crucial Hunter EMP, so Zia is going to be able to survive and take out Problema.
The flag is still in play right now. It seems the control is going to control that area. Good overdrive by Make, going to support control as well. Control is a little low though. He's getting bombarded by you and the players from Red Notice. He's in. He's going to capture it. And that's going to be the good capture by the Lovesick. They're down but not out of the game yet. They still have an opportunity here to get another counter and to win this round as well.
Yep, you're totally right about that. It is a draw right now between the two teams. Blame activating his Paladin OD there. I think that might be a little distracting for Lovesick there. Does lead the opportunity as Zia Sotnik, you pushing on the right side here. I guess Blame is the decoy here as Zia swooping in behind him. Lovesick is really backed up into a corner here. All of them are on defense there. It does just goes to show Red Notice is the more dominant team here, playing much more aggressive than Lovesick is.
And our red box has fallen down. I think Zia might be taking it. Nope, he's being killed by control of that. You will be taking it for his teammates. You coming in? It's going to cause some problems for Problema. May get set a good spawn against you.
Indeed, and it's just goes to show Lovesick right now. They're just playing defense. I wonder if they really want this to end in a draw or something. However, right now we can see Fault there, push on the left side. Aya using his cruise OD on Control. Control absolutely getting bombarded by that. I guarantee right now that might be demoralizing his mental capabilities to perform at his best after having that cruise OD in his face.
Yeah, but it does look like Red Notice has an attack on the left side. Blame, Zia, and Aya are gonna be executing this attack right now. Blame is gonna be pulling this flag back. He is too low, but they did stage that attack without any overdrive being used. So they are really pressuring Lovesick, even in the bad base.
All right, guys. 3 more minutes to determine is Red Notice going to win this match and gain that trophy for themselves, or are we going to see more rounds to be played?
Yeah, but
Right now,
Aya's
seems like
going in for a pull here. Thought Nikovanya could definitely use the overdrive for Aya, but it looks like he doesn't notice him or it's not necessary. Control there using that BFG cannon in defense. Sotnik Nikovanya using that Ares overdrive. It was a bit risky because it could have exploded on Aya and taken him out, but it looks like Aya is going to be capturing this flag. Wow, that was a daring attack by Red Notice. Definitely not what you want to see in a must win or must draw situation like this for Lovesick.
well, the pressure is actually on right now. The teammates of Lovesick have nothing to lose right now. They have to make the play right now, right then. Seems that Make is going for the flag over here. Control is supporting him. My God, it's going to be another draw here. That's a good retake by Lovesick. Alright, guys, two more minutes to decide whether it's going to be a draw or a round win and an overall match win for the Red Notice. The scales are balanced in the favor of Red Notice currently, but only the willpower of Lovesick can change the fate of the game right now.
Yeah, but Reich and Make here on the left side, they Make to activate that Paladin overdrive for Reichs, and Reich could potentially use his overdrive here. He did have to use that repair as he was getting low. He doesn't use here though because he did get shot by Aya once. Wow. I'm surprised that Red Notice actually managed to defend that attack by Make and Reich without any overdrives. You there though, activating that Hunter EMP on control. Oh, control. He did manage to take that overdrive, but will it be enough to pull here? Problema though, pulling this flag back. If he captures this, the score is going to be 3-2. I don't believe there's enough firepower from Red Notice to stop this attack. Wow, Lovesick actually managed to capture this third flag. Now they are in the lead.
Well, it's no time to rest right now because the players of Red Notice are going full push right now. Aya, Zia, you, Sotno, Kovania, they're all in the base. They're going for the final push.
Yeah.
Only 30 seconds left. They have to hold on to the defense line for 30 seconds. That's all they have to do. It's going to be close though. Here comes Zia. Zia using his Viking overdrive against the players of Lovesick. Blame pulling the flag. 20 seconds remaining. Oh my God, it's going to be so close. Blame coming to the center right now. He's getting blasted though. 15 seconds. Blame is going to capture. The Red Note is going to be declared as the winner. Wow. I think Blame got the winning capture right now.
What do you mean winning? It's a draw.
Oh, sorry.
We're gonna be seeing one more round, I
Yeah, we're
believe,
going to see
since
it all
it's a
around.
draw.
I think my hype got the better of me, man.
Yeah, Dragon Knight getting a little bit ahead of himself. You know, it's like he was rooting there, enjoying it. The match there, rooting for Red Notice to win that. But I guess it did end in a draw, so we will be seeing more rounds. So if Red Notice does win the next one, then I guess they get that champion that they've been hoping for.
And it's not their first champion as well. They have won many champions, strangers previously as well. But it's gonna be one good legacy. Hold on to it.
Looks like we
Yeah.
are gonna be seeing Iran next, though. Not my most favorite map, but I guess this is gonna be the determining match. If Red Notice wins this, it is over. If it's a win or a draw, actually, Red Notice wins.
Well, you should. Hopefully, this map will be in the Lovesick's favor because Lovesick is the one who chose this Iran map.
I actually haven't seen Red Notice play Iran before.
I think I have seen them play Iran before. I think in the previous match, I'm not sure. I don't recall which matches they played, but I think they have a good experience with that map itself.
Okay, so the map link has been good and we joined. So let's see, is Iran? Let's go ahead and see what the chat is saying. Pretty much, seem to be a little bit quiet.
I guess they're just enjoying the match. They don't want to be disturbed.
Yeah, probably that's what it is. You know, I did see some players in the chat saying that Love Six still has an opportunity to win. Do you guys still believe Love Six still going to win? You still got hope, Ben. All right, Ben. Let's see if your hope and your Love Sick is
Prayer.
gonna win. Oh
Uh,
gosh, yeah, prayer. You're definitely right about that.
they better pray right now because right now they're actually losing the overall round with, I think it's 4-0 currently. So they have to actually win this round for Lovesick.
Hopefully they don't throw it
Lovesick
away. You
is
know, like
pretty, yeah, but Lovesick, they are pretty experienced in this map. I mean, I've played against them many times in Iran, and they are a very strong team, especially in this map. This is one of the maps that they know how to play really well. But Red Notice, it seems like they just don't have a weakness. So we'll see the clash of these two titans shortly.
see, only time can tell. So both teams have reset, and I guess Team Pointers would be a better opponent for them, but it is what it is.
Ooh, Zia is gonna stick with the standard Viking Hammer combo. I generally don't see Viking Hammer being played here because Smoky is better when you are playing right side. You do have that range advantage. You can shoot people who are far away from you. I guess Zia is all about hammer overdrives because hammer overdrives are better than smoky overdrives.
Well,
I guess so.
it seems that U has taken the overdrive box from the middle, so there's going to be added advantage for the Red Notice right now.
100%. Let's see if he capitalize on it. Yeah, Ziva. All I can say is keep talking, Ziva. Anyways, back to the game. Um, Pretty much teams will be self-destructing in approximately 10 seconds now. It is now or never for Lovesick to give it all what they can, because if they don't, who knows, they might be able to go away with Silver, but Silver is not their desired pain. It is champion. So who will be the successor to go away with champion today? Lovesick or Red Notice?
Guys, another thing I've noticed is Yu is playing Hunter Striker in this map. That is not the typical combination we see. We see Freeze being played here. Ooh, this is what I want to see. Creativity. People who like you, man, they don't care about the traditional combos. they play what's actually good. And Striker is much better than Freeze, in my opinion. You do have that range advantage, which is so crucial in so many situations.
Right, seems the fault is having the overdrive. This is supposed to. He's actually going for the flag, but he got stopped by Zia over there. Very unfortunate for him.
Indeed,
Zia
yeah.
got.
Zia, go ahead, Dragon Knight.
It seems that Zia's coming in the middle. It seems the problem has gone to freeze his problems right now. Blame on top. The problem has gotten through, but he's been stopped by Aya. Very unfortunate for him.
But Fault and Rakesnay pushing up on this left side. Blame trying to pull this flag, but he is solo. Ooh, Fault, they're using a good overdrive on Sotnik Ovania, and he's going to be pulling this flag now. Zia is the only resistance he has. Ooh, he is a bit low, so he does get taken out. Sotnik Ovania, he is going to be able to return this flag. It's a good try by Lovesick, but it is not going to be enough.
Totally. We can see Blame there and Zia staging attack here. Zia does bump into that wall. I can't fault him for that. It happens. Mate there going for Rico shots off the wall. Make absolutely capitalizing on that Rico advantage there that he has. OD is falling. Make and Problema. Make does decide to take it there. Blame. On the top there, can he get taken out before he bees annoying on that top position there, which has a huge advantage?
Yeah, but Reichsney going in for a pull here. Control does have his overdrive as well. I don't believe it's necessary for him to use. Or will it be, as there is so many people who spawned on him? That is so unfortunate. Zia, Aya, and Sotnik, man, they spawned on him. But you being a little bit sneakier and pulling through middle. Ooh, Sotnik Ovanya pulling this flag, but oh my. Sotnik Ovanya's OD did not reach you in time. Aya, though, he's going to be pulling this flag now. He is going to be pulling it to the left side. Good positioning by him. Control does have that BFG cannon as well, but he is not going to activate it. They do need to focus on Fault now. Fault very, very low. He is going to get focused by Blame here, but Reichsney activating that Viking overdrive on defense. Now they are going to go in for an attack of their own. Control does have his BFG cannon ready too if he needs to use it. It does like he did use through middle. I'm not sure how effective this was, but it did manage to heal Problema. Also, Blame, though, being a little bit sneaky on that right side. He is very, very low. He is going to drop that flag off to you. Now, Fault, he has to give a couple of railgun shots to you, or they are going to be pulling this flag back and further into the base where there is going to be a standoff. And it looks like that is the outcome now. We are going to be seeing a standoff. This is not good for Lovesick.
Yeah,
It's a
for
battle of
sure.
wills right now. Blame using his paladin overdrive. He's actually going for against Fault right now.
Yeah, Fault actually has no supplies. He could potentially just rush him. I think if Blame and Zia rushed it, that could have been game over. Zia could activate his Viking overdrive. Does he go for it? He goes for it. He takes out Fault. One critical hit taking out Fault right there. That is the power of the hammer overdrive, my friends. One critical hit is all it takes for you to be gone.
Well, luckily the people from Lovesick have the teammates with the back, so they were able to keep their flag at bay. But that's just a temporary solution. The permanent solution is to get that flag back into the base right now. And it seems that the players from the Lovesick are going defensive over here.
Yeah, but Reich standing control, pushing up on this right side. They are going to be trying to double team Blame and you here, but it is a bit difficult as the focus of Red Notice is better and they do take out Control and Reichs. But Problema going up against Aya here. Will he be able to freeze him to icicles? No, Aya is running away. from Problema, and Zia is going to be able to assist him, but Problema does freeze him. Will they be able to return? No, it's not going to be enough. Deciding to drop the flag right there. That is
But
an
at least,
awkward position to leave the flag, but Sotnik Ovalnya is going to be taking this flag over now.
well, it's not a total loss for Sotna Komani actually. The flag was still in the nearby spawn point of their base, so it was easily being able to get it. But only 4 minutes remaining, and the ball is in actually in Red Notice's court. So if they hold on to that flag for 4 minutes, then they'll be crowned champions of the Summer Majors 2024.
Wow. I mean, I just imagine that champion paint, but that silver paint is still beautiful regardless. You know, I'd rather have silver paint. I believe it does look much more nicer, but champion is also beautiful paint. So either way, it's still a win-win situation.
Wait, wait. But Zia does have his Viking overdrive here. He goes ahead and activates it. He's gonna take out Problema. He's gonna try and take out as many players on the left side as he can, but this is the disadvantage. Why did Reichsnay peek? I have no clue why he peeked there. Maybe he thought he was invisible despite staring down the barrel of Zia, who is using his Viking overdrive. Definitely not the smartest choice. It looks like you there using his Hunter EMP and stunning two players. Wow. It looks like Red Notice is going to be returning this flag with that attack. Wow, beautiful execution by Red Notice.
Yeah, totally right. I mean, after this match ends, it does look like Red Notice will have to give notice to Lovesick there and take them out from getting that opportunity, from getting that championship paint that they do desire. Thought going for attempt to ball here. It's not over just yet with only 2 minutes, 30 seconds remaining on the timer. Thought is still pulling here with no resistance. AR with a cruise OD. Does he use it here on opponent? He does get taken out just in time, and that is going to be Lovesick's capture.
Yeah, Make though did activate that Paladin overdrive on the right side. Problema does have that Hunter EMP as well, ready to go. Control does have that BFG cannon as well. But Sotnik Kovanya just camping in base with that BFG cannon ready to use on defense. But Blame here, pulling that flag through middle, he is a bit low, so I don't think they're going to be able to capitalize on this pull. But Reichsnate, he still does have that Viking overdrive on right side, and Make has infiltrated the base of Red Notice. Reichs activating that Viking overdrive, even though he is one shot. He has to make risky plays like that. I don't believe
Oh
it was a
my
terrible
God!
overdrive,
Oh,
but
make
Make
make flip!
flipping.
Oh no, that's gonna be a costly one. How did he flip? He was under that. He was under the tunnel over there, right? The small tunnel, small passage, and he flipped on that. How did he manage that, man? That's a great feat.
Well, I think the chat or maybe Ghost can tell us what happened, how Make flip there, because I missed it myself.
I don't know how he managed to flip there, but that was very, very poor by Make. Now with only 1 minute remaining, it is going to be the deciding moment of this game. Zia going in for a sneaky pull here. Sonic Ovania activating a beautiful Ares overdrive on defense, not allowing control to use there for that pull. Zia is still going to be pulling this flag now. Problema and Reichs are going to try to stop them, but it's not going to be enough. Actually, it is going to be enough. Problema does barely manage to return. Blamed, though, he is going to be going in for this pull right now. Reichs is going to deal as much damage to him as possible. So he does get taken out. Controlled still does have his BFG cannon ready. He decides to use it. It is going to deal a significant amount of damage to Sotnik Ovania. Now, will they be able to pull? Fault does need to pull. We are in the last 10 seconds. I don't think there's enough time. Wow. It looks like this game is going to end in a draw. That
So
means Red
Derek,
Notice are the champions of the 2024 Summer Major Grand Final.
Woo!
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations, Red Notice. No one had any doubts about that, but yeah.
Honestly, insane performance there from Red Notice. They really capitalized on this whole tournament. They proved themselves in the rankings and they even proved themselves in the major. Absolutely insane performance, spectacular performance today from Red Notice. I can't emphasize it any more than I have. But Lovesick, you still have silver. You can't complain about that. Your performance upcoming to the major and the major just proved yourself that you're worthy enough to lock in that silver paint. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I don't think Lovesick yeah, Lovesick didn't manage to win a single game today. That is unfortunate for them, but they tried their best, but it was not enough to beat Red Notice. Both teams they played well, but Red Notice did outplay them and they did prove themselves to be the top team that was worthy of winning that champion paint.
You're quite right. Red Notice deserve that champions page actually. They have won overall 5 rounds, no, 4 rounds itself, and 2 draws. But they did manage to pick up the pace even in the third round itself. Like they were actually losing against Lovesick, and they managed to make that round a draw by capturing 2 flags, even when they had the terrible base in the Molotov map.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I mean, to be honest, like, I don't know what you guys generally think as well. Who do you think was the best performing player today in Red Notice?
It has to be Zia. Zia and Force, in my opinion.
I mean, I think
Okay, what do
Aya
you,
played exceptionally well. He's a very
yeah,
strong Crusader.
totally like three strong players forced there. Aya and Zia, absolutely um, insane performance from the three players there. So I guess I mean, tell me how much protection do both teams get? So they got champion. So Red Notice has champion, Lovesick has silver. Tell me about the protections that they will have now and
Uh,
what rewards they will get.
they'll get the Spectrum Protection 30% module. I mean, that's I think it's 30%. I think the winning players will get the 30% protection module from all turrets, except from special turrets like the Juggernauts and all this stuff.
Nice. And it does look like um, Deviants there with bronze, securing that bronze, they will get 20% protection as well.
Those Spectrum Protection modules are really handy actually. It actually protects you from all the types of turrets. Now, you don't need to go to your garage and keep switching protection modules, even if the enemy switches the turrets as well. It's actually really good if you have the Spectrum Protection modules.
Of course, the modules do come hand in hand there, and it's a worthy module that both teams did fight for in the finals to secure it.
All right, guys, we're going to end the stream here. So thank you guys for staying us till the end. I know it's been one hell of a roller coaster ride for the Summer Majors 2024. So we'll see you guys in the future tournaments, hopefully in the Winter Majors 2024. So thank you guys, and special thanks for Avoid Ghost and Matrix for staying with us. You know, without Ghost, we wouldn't have a good broadcaster. And also thank you Avoid and Matrix for commentating alongside me. And also thank you guys for watching and staying with the stream as well. So take care. Good night and goodbye, guys.